let's go to this. The reason why we cannot make an Igbo become president is because they may finally get their Biafra. So we don't trust them. We trust only the Yorubas. That's what came out from elderly Fulani person today. How do you react to that?
We are not praying for you to like us or to trust us. We like ourselves and we trust ourselves. And whereby you don't trust somebody, why do you still want to retain that person by your side? Somebody you don't trust will definitely may wake up one day betray you. Is that not so? So what are you supposed to do? Since you know that this person is not trustworthy, why not do away with that person? So allow us to go. Biafra want to go. Igbo people want to go and face and stand on their own self. So why are you still dragging that they should not go and yet you don't trust them? You are playing a foolish game, and you being an elderly person at your age, you are sounding like this. You never get sense. You are sounding like this. You don't trust. Whether you give up, we don't even need presidency again. Even though you come out and give the Igbo man president, what we want is Biafra. We don't want to remain in Nigeria again. We are not partnering. You can see our leader in the court. He has vowed, he's already a dead man because of Biafra. So nothing you offer him, which you people have been trying to do, is not ready for you people and is not going to submit. So what we want is either Biafra or nothing.
But do you think that is justified? Because he's afraid that even though Igbos have people that are competent, but because they have that Biafran blood in them, if you allow them to come to power by mistake, they may divide Nigeria. Do you think that that Fulani concern is justified?
It could be justified and at the same time not justified. Why I say it's not justified is because since you don't have faith on somebody, what are you doing with that person? You don't have faith on somebody. You don't need that person. Why not let that person go? Separate yourself from that person. And whereby you refuse to separate yourself from that person, that means your talk is a foolish talk. It doesn't make sense. When you say a woman you have in your house, that both of you are together in the house, building it, it's no you are killed, you don't have belief, you don't have trust, you don't want to continue with. So divorce him, or divorce her, or you divorce him. You understand me? Let the two parties go their separate ways, and that is the best option. And as it is now, that is the best option for Nigeria. Let Biafra go.
But there's a lot of thought. He said that the Igbo youth, maybe, or is it the poor Igbo, like they say the poor Igbos want Biafra, but their businessmen and politicians does not want Biafra to come. What are your own opinion about that?
That is own opinion. Who tell you that? Who are the poor? Which Igbo man is poor? Or that you see that statement? Retrieve it. Which Igbo man is poor?
Yeah, he said that
there is no Igbo man that is poor because no Igbo man children. No Igbo man's children is on the street begging, but you can see many Fulanis in them. Go there now, let's go. And we both have they dominate. They not get. They are useless. I want you to video it. Evidence. How many of Igbo children you see going around this disturbing, causing nuisance on the street begging, disturbing somebody's movement, begging, and they say Igbo poor. Which of Igbo man children that he allowed begging on the street that he did not send to school, he did not send to school? So we withdraw that statement.
No. What he's saying is the fact that that only the honorary people that want Biafra, that the elite, the governor, politicians,
I am telling you, you see those ones, you say the politicians. Who are those politicians? Who made the politicians and who give them the role or power in the east? Is it we, the Igbos, or them that are Fulanis? That is the president. The real Igbos you see that are poor, you cannot afford my feeding, and you cannot afford their feeding. Neither is those ones the ones you call governors, you impose on the Igbos. They are not the ones feeding those people. They are feeding themselves, so they are not poor. So that statement, that language should be withdrawn.
Okay, so let's close with this. We are closing now. Ebonyi State governor gave 500 million naira to Muslim to go to Mecca, their reactions to that. What you are closing now? What as an evangelist, and you are from that state, Ebonyi State.
I'm not from Ebonyi State.
Okay, okay, from that side. I mean that Ebonyi State is a Christian state. There are majorly Christians in that place. Government gave
not majorly, it's a Christian state.
but government gave Muslim 500 million to go to Mecca. What are your own opinions about that?
It shows you that he's a slave to Fulani and he's serving the master. That is what it means. Simple as ABC. You know, I don't believe it.
But you elected them as a governors. You keep on blaming the Fulanis.
Baba, who did they elect Buhari in second tenure? Did they elect Tinubu too? Who did they vote for him? Did he win the election? It is the same wuru rigging of election is what they used to get to that power, and with agreement of using them to, you know, marginalize their own people.
Okay.
With the agenda of I will stand for you, you will go there, we will rig the election, you will go, but their assignment is this: see what you are going to do for us. Agreed? You say yes, agreed. Then you become governor. Which me that is speaking to you today, if I agree that I'm going to sell all my families and give to Fulani, and in fact I will invite Fulani to come and buy all my families, all my generation, they will give me governor. And once I will reach that agreement, they give me governor, I will go there, and because I have already signed it, agree with them, they will come, just as we have done. He give them opportunity, notification given to him 3-4 days before what happened in Ebonyi State, and when the time come, he couldn't do anything. Oh, yeah, come and achieve that because I have already agreed. I have already showed you people to them. So they came and killed. Look at what he came back and report. He said that the people that killed those people are the IPOB, not the Fulanis.
Okay,
to fight your brothers, to fight the people that you yourself is there to as well to protect. Are you not seeing them playing along with what Gumi said? So Gumi now is the chief boss, the one that tells the Southeast governors on what to do. Because as you can see now, after saying this, Soludo now organized boys, call them Udogachi. I give them gun. Against who? IPOB. Then by the time them go, face themselves, finish themselves, then the remaining one, Fulani will now come and round it up.
Pastor, I want to ask you this question. The Southeastern governors, the Degati you call them, the Igbos and all of them. Here were they when Fulani S-men came to Ebonyi State. Here were they, your governors and the Degatis and the Igbos.
Ebubago and the Degati and the governors are working for Fulanis. They are partnering with the Fulanis. They are not there to protect the life and property of the innocent people. And that is why they are against those who stand to fight for the safety of the innocent Biafra. They are working against the innocent Biafra while they are partnering with the Fulanis. So they are there. Thank God you asked me the question. Where are they? The question should go to them. Where are you people? Why do you allow these people under your own watch to come and kill your brothers, even in their own states? Where are you people, and what is actually your job? Udogachi and Ebubago, what are your job? You, the organization or that group, what is the group organized or meant for? On what purpose was it organized? That is the question, and I believe that they should answer that question with the governors.
I asked you this previous question. The leader of the Igbos, the government forum of the Igbos, Opus of them have not spoken anything about the killings in Ebonyi State. Even the president have not spoken about anything. What are your opinions about that?
My opinions remain what I have said. I have not changed from my opinion. I still stand strongly based on what you have asked. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu cannot say anything regard to this because they are backing. He backed the Fulani herdsmen to carry out their acts. Those governors too are supporting because they take instructions from the what power from above. See, the Musa have not said anything regards to this. The only thing is that everything is in control. Yes, they are in control. Fulani is killing, so they are definitely in control. Ebubago are there as a decoration. They are not acting anything to defend the people. They are there for their own selfish interest and to support the Fulanis to carry out their evil the more. You understand? So, and the dog are cheap people. So, to run this thing up, those people are not to defend us, not to guide our property. I stand here to advise everyone in any means by the special grace of God you can use to defend yourself. Because you see these Fulanis, I'm still having the feeling that they will still come back again. Because they may come back because they had the federal might. But president have not said anything. Igbo whatsoever leader as you name him, I'm not said anything. So definitely they are the ones supporting and sponsoring it and backing it up. So find a means to defend yourself in case they come back.
Let's talk about the current issue in Yoruba land. Because Yoruba is part of Nigeria. Fulanis have told Yoruba people in Lagos that they should not be afraid, that they will make sure that bandits will not come to Lagos. What are your opinions about that, Pastor?
Glory be to God that Fulani have said that Yoruba should not bother, that they will help them to secure their land. Do you know what it means? It is a statement of see finish. It means that Yoruba do not have security. And it means that Yorubas cannot even secure themselves. It means that Yoruba doesn't have what it takes to be self-determined or self-secured. And that is why a total stranger, Fulani, is telling you that, don't worry, allow our people to come. That we will protect you. We will do what? Protect you. How can you come to my place and tell me that you are coming to protect me? And the Yorubas is actually believing what they are saying. It will be a serious slap to Yorubas, Amateku, and the OPC, and the rest. A very big slap. This statement is a very big slap. And let me tell you this, by the time Yorubas give room to this, are you listening? By the time they give room to this, Yoruba people should accept it or they leave it. It means that Fulani has automatically take over Nigeria as they intend to do. And the lastly, they have started it in Ekiti. Sharia will be forcefully, placed upon Yorubas, and you cannot say, you can't say no. If you dare try it, example of what has happened in Iran, the way Iran is being controlled today, that is how every other part of Yorubas will be controlled under the sea.
I know that God, God of Abraham, can never allow it. But if you say they cannot allow it, after the Fulani S-men, but they say they are just S-men, after they killed the villagers in Ebonyi State, even the state government said it's not Fulani S-men, it is villagers. But then they announced 500 million naira money for Muslims to go to Mecca. Even in the same Ebonyi State, can a Kano state government give Christians money to go to Jerusalem?
And let me tell you, I don't think they give Christians any money to go to Jerusalem. The one flu regime is a mad regime, a regime of psychophancy. Now, people died in that community. The victims, the family of the victims, they have not received any compensation. And the federal government of Nigeria is even keeping mum over that attack, which actually indicates that those Igbo men, Igbo axis of Ebonyi State that are turning themselves to Muslims, they are all Malu, pigs and warthogs. They are all wild animals. The community destroyed, set ablaze, alive the inhabitants, the people of that community could not receive 10 kobo, a dime, $1. And Saudi Arabia is budgeting dollars in millions to rebuild mosque So mosque is better than human life that God has created. Mosque is now more valuable regarded than human life that God has created. That will show you the level of distance the Arab has gone to counter Christianity in 630 AD. The Arab was aggrieved that Jesus Christ died, and his followers, his faith, his soul, his salvation still growing rapidly across the earth. They now come out with Islam using Muhammad as a bait that he discovered Quran inside cave. See, let me tell you, Saudi Arabia themselves, they have not found their bearings. They have not found themselves. They have lost their sanity. If they could budget out dollars to rebuild mosque, what about the lives of the Igbos lost in that community? If you tell me, I tell you that these people are mad, religiously mad people. Radicalizing religion or Islam does not do any man any good, but harms, various harms. It can't happen in America, it can't happen in Ghana. It's because you have useless people at the axis of Enugu and Debunking, useless Igbos. That's why this kind of nonsense is happening there. I tell you, come what may, waffle, we pay. If not physically, spiritually.
But Mr. Ram, he said if not physically, spiritually. Okay, let me allow you to drink water, but let me ask you the question. We've seen, for example, an Igbo man became the chief imam in Liasu from the eastern part of Nigeria. Like I ask, you are saying Igbos are not Muslim, but Igbos are becoming chief imam. They are building the biggest mosque in Igbo land. What is your opinion about that?
My opinion about that is that mosque is mosque. If they build a magnificent, a mosque that can contain 200 million. Do you know the dimension of such mosque? Such mosque can be over, let's say, take a portion of, let me say, 325,000, let me say, square meters. And when you finish constructing this magnificent edifice in the southeastern Nigeria, how many attendants is it going to register per Friday worship service? That is the real statistics one should put into consideration, and this has actually gone far to explain the kind of people the Igbo man is. That mosque cannot take up to 100 Muslims. Mark my word. And with time, someone is coming. Yes, a true child of God as a governor. That mosque will go down. Mark my word.
But Mr. Rap, are you not afraid that the leadership process in the eastern part of Nigeria is becoming worse? The kind of governors that are turning out, some senators that cannot even speak to the release of Nnamdi Kanu. And it seems that only Nnamdi Kanu is the one that have the interest of the Igbos at heart. What kind of governors or your politicians are coming from the southeastern part of Nigeria?
Those are people that are errand boys to the Fulani hegemonies, and you can see their beliefs, you can see their philosopher, you can see what they stand for. They are not there for the benefit or goodness of, Igbo man. They are there for their personal interest and pockets, minding on their wives and children. They turn their back on Igbo man. These are selfish Igbos. You have, Igbos that have good interests, good advantages, good, incentives and packages and provisions for Igbo man. They are in the southeast in their large numbers. So I tell you that the bad ones are smaller than the good ones. That is the kind of nationality I find myself or I come from. The good Igbos are in their large number, larger, far larger than the bad ones. The bad ones that are buying into Islam, the bad ones that are buying into the caliphate of Sokoto, they are all greedy Igbos, and very soon they are going to fizzle out. Don't worry about Iliasu, the imam of the Central Mosque, Abuja. He is a drunkard, he is intoxicated. I don't think he is in his real senses. When time comes, you will actually know where I am going. Because Iliasu, Ejiranya, the person that impregnated his mother is not 100% Igbo man. Go and do your findings. I'm speaking from the heart. I am from Anambra State. We are the progenitors of the Igbo race. I am from Eriango. Operi, Umori, Aguleri. That's where I come from. Nando. We are the progenitors of the Igbo.